Tiffany. Welcome to the very first Church News episode of the year. At Church on the Move, we're here to do one thing: introduce people to the real Jesus. But what does that even mean? What does that look like? Church News is here to help show you that very thing, what that vision looks like in action. So today we got a couple stories to share with you. First, we're going to talk with Sam Woods to hear the heart behind family ministries and what they're all about. And then we'll hear from Darren about how God is transforming him from the inside out.
My name is Sam Woods, and I'm the executive pastor of Family Ministries. Family Ministries covers the span of nurseries all the way to high school at all campuses. Our mission is the exact same, our vision is the exact same as our church, and that is to introduce kids and students to the real Jesus. The stakes are really high for this generation. Just remember back to your early years and your teenage years. It's hard to navigate, and I would argue that it's even more difficult now just with where we are culturally and technology and all of that. They need Jesus, and they need people that care about them, that are willing to roll their sleeves up and get in the trenches and get in a circle with them. All of the life change, we believe, happens best in the context of relationship, and that's why we believe in small groups. It allows for and makes for the opportunity for every kid to get connected and to have some level of relationship from the moment they walk in the room. For a kid and for a teenager to have someone that's a little bit further down the road than they are, that they don't have it all figured out. They've not lived a perfect life themselves, but they have a different perspective to come alongside of our kids, to come alongside of our teenagers and say, you're gonna be all right. How beautiful is it that the church, our church, creates an opportunity for our kids and our students to have a safe place to wrestle with the issues of life. There's real life change happening in all of our environments. It's really a beautiful thing.
If you're interested in getting involved with family ministries, just stop by the Next Move at your campus, talk to the team in there, and they'll help you get started with your next step.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chris. Today I've got a story for you about an amazing football coach who's been going on a real Jesus journey. I'm talking about this guy, Darren Melton. Darren has been a part of the Oklahoma high school football scene for nearly 30 years. He's coached all over the place: Metro Christian, Owasso, Jinx. He's been a part of 6 state championships, one of which as the head coach right here at Church on the Move's very own Lincoln Christian School. He's had success wherever he's gone, but after nearly 30 years of coaching, in 2017, he felt like God was asking him to step away.
There was a tug on the inside that it was time. So on March 27th, after fighting it for about 5 months, I stepped down.
Darren became the athletic director at Lincoln Christian School, and everything was fine at first until football season rolled around again.
I was lost. It was just different. You start thinking a lot more about, why am I here? What am I supposed to do now? What is my value now? So many times I told young coaches, don't let your identity be wrapped up in this game. You're more than a game. You're more than a coach. And yet I was starting to find out that maybe my identity was wrapped up in this game. And I really didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to turn.
It was during this time that Darren joined a small group.
I was very, very cautious going in. As coaches, and even my generation, being vulnerable has been a sign of weakness. And so to do this, it really took me out of my comfort zone.
So he finished that group, and it was great. And so he joined another group and took another step. And then last fall, Darren joined a Real Jesus small group, which is a study where we're asked challenging questions about who Jesus really is and who we really are.
If we were going to do this, it was going to have to be real. And so it was very uncomfortable uncovering some of the things I didn't want anyone else to know, fears or disappointments or even anger.
One of the things he realized is that he had built this kind of persona, and he was hiding behind this tough coach exterior.
I built my reputation over the years, and this persona or character, any signs of slipping away and someone saying, I never knew that side of you, or he can be a funny guy, or he has a tender side, I didn't want people to see that side. I know my wife said over the years, and you never smile in pictures, I didn't want people to see me smile.
The more he opened up, the more freedom he was finding. Freedom to not have to keep up this persona. When you're around Darren today, you don't see this guarded, hardened guy. You just see someone who loves Jesus, who's on a journey to reconnect with who God created him to be. Like, it doesn't happen overnight.
This is a journey, and I'm still on it, and it's not over. And I think what I've realized, this is going to be a journey I'm on for the rest of my life. And so I would encourage anyone, if you're frustrated or maybe you went to Real Jesus Weekend, you thought, I'm not free yet, it's okay. You're on your way, just like I am. I'm on my way.
I think one of the most courageous things you can do is to just be vulnerable with someone. And hey, right now, our small group finder is open. So if this story resonated with you, man, check it out. This might be the very step that leads you closer to freedom. Well, thanks for watching Church News. Man, God is working in us and through us. And together we are introducing people to the real Jesus.